Okay, we are on our second page of the notes that I had asked you guys to print, where we're going to go over what the angle measures of a unit circle looks like in degrees, given angles are written in standard position. So I'll write an example of something that's in standard position. Again, the initial side is on the positive x-axis. You have a counterclockwise rotation going in this direction. So for that particular angle, I'll go a little bit faster after I do this one. We have the terminal side is here at a 45-degree angle. So this right here, we start off at 0 degrees. We go counterclockwise for 45, 90, 90 plus 45, 135 degrees, 180 degrees, 225 degrees, 270 degrees. So I'm just, as you can see, adding up 45 to each of the previous angles, bringing us to 360. Now the question is, can we keep going? So yes, we can keep going. If we have more than one revolution, what that would look like would be, I would indicate that I'm going more than one revolution by drawing a little swirl like that. So that would indicate that I've gone 360 degrees, and let's say I go past 45 degrees, I would just simply add 45 to 360 degrees to get 405 degrees. But that's just an example. I would recommend that you guys go ahead and memorize all of the degree measures that we come up with today. So you can see when I look at this, I see a pizza that's split evenly into eight pieces. Okay, so if I think about it that way, let me show you guys some shading here. If I were to shade a piece of it, this is a 45-degree angle. This is the sector that's formed, and the angle measure is 45 degrees right there. Okay, and again, remember the terminal side ends right here, as opposed to if the initial side was here and the terminal side was here, then we would have that the angle formed for that would be 135 degrees. Okay, so now let's take a look at other famous measures on a unit circle in terms of degrees. I'll go ahead and leave that right there. So again, we start off with the initial and terminal side being on the x-axis, so that's 0 degrees. Kind of think of that as the hours and the minutes hands are on 3:15. Then we have a 30-degree rotation, a 60-degree rotation. We continue to add 30 degrees to the previous. We get 120, 150, 180, keep going, 210, 240, 270, 300, 330, and once again we get to 360 degrees. So once again, if I see my angle measure being something that looks like this, I would know that the initial and the standard is at the same spot. Sorry, I'm fixing that. Should be a little more of a little straight line. That's both 0 degrees, 360 degrees, 720 degrees. Again, if we go past 360 degrees, we just draw the little swirl to indicate how many revolutions past we went. Okay, so first step for tonight, you guys are going to memorize the degrees, and I believe the third and the fourth page, it's going to have you guys list out the angle measures and just practice memorizing the angle measures. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and switch videos at this point to radians.